Hello, and thank you for watching my unrehearsed and unsexy bag reviews. Today we have the Peak Design 5-liter sling bag, which is relatively new. It comes in two colors. This is obviously black. This does not have the tripod holder underneath like the 10-liter does, but it does have an exterior pocket, which is just one chamber in there, no extra little spots. A interior pocket that has 4 separate dividers in there for batteries and media, as well as a soft finish in here, which would be great for just sliding filters and eyeglasses in there. There's also a section in here that would fit an iPad mini and other things like other tablets and papers. And it comes with 2 dividers. This one is a simple divider that folds in many ways, and then this divider has a optional folder on that. So this bag is pretty small. A lot of you are familiar with the Domke F5xb bag, and here the 2 bags are together, and they're very similar size. So since this bag is more versatile, I think I'm going to get rid of this one, even though I've sold this bag 2 or 3 times and keep getting it again. I don't like to have wasted bags and gear. So if I sell that bag, I will have 2 shoulder bags and 2 backpacks for my Sony kit. So let's go over my Sony kit so you know what lenses these are. This is the A7RIII, the 12-24G, the 25 Batis, the 35 1.4 Zeiss FE, the 55 1.8 Zeiss, the 50 1.4 FE, and the 85 1.4 GM. So I use this small backpack when I want to put all my gear in it, and I would not carry the 50 and the 55 together. But so if you took one of these 2 lenses out, all of this fits in there. And there's a small section in the top for personal gear. If I need to carry this gear and have more personal gear, let's say I'm hanging out with my family, I would go to the Yeti bag from Zeiss. YETI is the name of the bag. Now I have separate reviews posted for each of these 2 bags. Today we're going to go back to the shoulder bags. I can pretty much pack everything in this bag as well, which is the Domke F3X, and I'll get into that next. But let's talk about this 5-liter. I'm a 35-85 guy. When I don't want to carry 35-85 and I just want one lens, that would be the 50 1.4. Let's say I'm shooting a wedding. I really only need this lens and this lens. And normally I would have one on each of my A7RIIIs shooting with a moneymaker with my crazy Peak Design setup, which I'm going to do a new review for. But I cut a piece off of this, and I now have 2 Peak Design capture links, and so one attaches to the body, let's say on this guy here, and then the other one is the leash, the emergency, and that would link on there. So this is a new system that I'm using, and I'll have to do a separate review on it. But back to the drawing board here. Let's say you don't shoot 2 bodies and you just want to run with 1 body and a 35 and an 85. Well, both of these items will fit in here. and it is tight. So as you can see, I have to make sure that I shut it carefully. And I've zipped this up twice in the past day and it fits fine. You just won't be able to have much gear in this section here. And I'm working with one hand, so bear with me. So that, you have to trust me that that zips shut. So that's one way you can use this bag. Another way would be to use it as a lens changer. So you could put your wide angle in there, and a 50mm 1.4, and then put your flash down in here. I would need to add the other divider, and the flash does work in here. The height is fine. So you can do 3 lenses in here, provided they are not, you know, your widest 3, like these 3, the 50, the 85, and the 12 to 24 would not all fit in here. But if one of them was a Batis 25 or a Zeiss 55 1.8, you could do 3. So you could do 1 girthy and then 2 normal lenses. What else? This bag doesn't have a lot of other features to it. It does have the links on the side if you're using the Peak Design capture plates. There's nowhere to put a water bottle or a tripod. It does have their nifty security feature on the zipper, so that you can unloop this and lock it so that someone can't sneak into that bag. So this would be my smallest bag. There's folks that would get a Domke F5xb, and you would chop this bag here, and you would just be able to put your body in there. And I really don't see the point. This bag, or the B, is just a little bit bigger, and that gives you just a little more versatility. I don't think there's a need to have the A bag, which would be this size, and this, and the B. If you're not carrying that extra lens, you could put sunglasses in there, wallet and phone, other things. So I just think it's more versatile to have this size bag as your smallest bag. You know what, I forgot one thing. There are 2 little pockets in here. That this one you can slide your phone into. An iPhone 10 fits in there. And this one over here is a little bit smaller. No, they look like they're the same size. So they would be, you wouldn't even be able to fit a filter case in there. So color checker, too wide. So we're talking about batteries, media, keys, phones, and wallets in that section. The padding on this is adequate for the type of gear that you would keep in here. And this is a sling bag that detaches here if you need to disconnect it instead of just using it and taking it on and off. So that's the 5 liter. And as promised, I'm going to do another review, not a review. If you want to see the review on this Domke F3X, go back into my previous videos. This bag, I've discovered that there's another way to use this bag, and it's absolutely perfect for a Sony mirrorless kit, and I'll show you why. I'm going to take 2 of the fattest lenses, the 12 to 24, and the bag has these 2 sections that are not removable. And I'm going to put the 85 in there, 1.4 GM. And the bag comes with a divider that has Velcro on opposite sides, and that is used to separate the bag like so. So I can put in here my camera with the 35, And then I can put in, let's say, another huge lens of 51.4. And then I would put that in there in the pouch, which is up there. I'm not going to attempt to try to put that in the pouch. And then I would put my Batis 25 here. And then I can also put my flash up here in the case. I know that it's not in there, but we can pretend that it is, because remember, I'm working with one hand. So now I'm double stacked. So I'm taking advantage of the height of the bag. And it's perfect. This bag fits, this loop closes, and it doesn't stick up. It's just absolutely perfect. So flash on top of the body. And I would basically have a 35, a 12 to 24, an 85, a 50, and a 25, and all inside. And you could do a water bottle, personal items over there, personal items over here, personal items in that. I can't speak highly enough of this setup. The front setup, the front of this bag is great for an iPad mini, but it's really also good for a shoulder strap or your money maker if you wanted to drop that in there. Or you could do something as big as a flash in here as well. But that's going to make it pretty tight in the front of that pocket, which is the inside of the bag. So you want to load your gear in here first, and then put the other stuff in there after, so that you know you can get your essential items. That's about it, guys. Just a real quick review. Domke F3X Peak Design 5-liter Sling. Domke F5xb, which fits very similar arrangement to the 5-liter. Vinta S. And ZKIN is the brand, and that bag is the Yeti, Y-E-T-I. Thanks for watching my reviews. Please subscribe.